Hey friends, the story I'm about to share with you today is scary, but it also comes with a big lesson. There were two girls living in Surat, Mega and City. They were classmates since childhood. They were like best buddies. By the time they reached 5th grade, they had become best friends. They were so close that whatever City liked, Mega liked too, and whatever Mega liked, City ended up liking it too, even if she didn't mean to. That kind of closeness. The situation had gotten out of hand. By the time these two reached 7th grade, they had completely lost interest in studying. They just didn't feel like opening their books or doing anything academic. Zero motivation. They really enjoyed sports. Give them games to play, especially outdoor ones, not indoor. They played all kinds of games outside. That's why they spent so much time on outdoor games that their studies got seriously neglected. Deep down, they knew their academics had taken a big hit. Studying is important, but it's just as important to balance it. What's going to happen if we don't get good marks in our 7th grade final exams? Our parents will stop us from playing sports, and honestly, we can't live without sports. That was the kind of situation it was, man. Like, way too much pressure. Because of that, we managed to study a little bit somehow. Finally, the day of the final exam came. Not exactly the day, but like the day before, the exam is tomorrow. They were stressed all day, like, the exam is tomorrow, dude. No studying got done at all. Damn. How are we gonna pass? We're definitely gonna fail. If we fail, our folks will make us quit sports. Then we won't be able to play at all. So much stress, so much stress, so much stress. By afternoon, Mega came up with a crazy idea. Now listen up carefully because this idea was way too wrong, and at some point, a lot of people probably think of it too. What happens is, I was thinking, dude, what if our final exam is tomorrow and we somehow get our hands on the question paper? If we could just ace tomorrow's test today, we'd totally conquer the world. But the world doesn't work like that. Even if we get a few less marks in class 7, it's not the end of the world. Still, when we're that age, we feel like if we just crush that test tomorrow, no matter what, we'll be kings of the world. That's not how it goes, man. Marks matter in life, sure. But not so much that you should do something wrong just to get good grades. And these days, even parents are starting to understand that if their kids, if you got low marks, it's all good, no worries. You'll do better in the next exam or in the upcoming class. So this is a lesson for all the kids out there. If you haven't been able to study well or your marks aren't good, don't stress about it. Families these days understand. They'll say, all right, son, just focus on the next exam. These things happen, trust me, I've seen it a lot. Anyway, it's important to mention this too. Now, let's move forward with the story. So yeah, he started thinking like, what if he could get the paper somehow? And that got him all worked up. How could he get it? Could it be? How can I find it? Right then, she remembers Taya's name. Taya wasn't just anyone, she was the principal's daughter. And the principal's daughter definitely had some attitude. Like, she didn't talk to just anyone so easily. But she was a really good friend of City. I mean, Mega's best friend is City, and City is good friends with the principal's daughter. The exam is the next day. The question papers usually arrive at the principal's office a day before the exam. So, while sitting at home, Mega isn't studying. She's just thinking, hey dude, imagine if we could get the question paper from the principal madam's office. We'd just copy all the questions and write the same thing the next day. That would be so much fun. We'd get the highest marks for sure, and our families would actually tell us to keep playing more. They'd say, you got such good marks just by playing around. Mega immediately called her friend. She rang City. Hey City, listen, you know Taya, your friend? Try talking to her like this and that, and we'll get the key to madam's office. We won't do much, just the next. So, we have a paper tomorrow, right? We'll just copy the questions somehow. Please, figure out some way to manage it. I don't know what's up with City, whether she's in or not, but yeah, she called her friend. City agreed to get the key. So, today was Sunday, and their papers start from Monday. On Sunday afternoon, Mega got an idea that if they get the key, they can steal the question paper. By Sunday evening, City called her friend Tia, gave her the key, and Tia handed over the key by the evening. Done. Now the key is with us. So, we definitely can't go there directly in the evening. Mega and City decided that if we get the paper at night, then how many questions can we study by staying up all night? Maybe just 20 or 25 questions at most. We'll study that much throughout the night. Then, the next day, we'll get up and write the entire paper. We'll definitely score full marks. We'll get 100 out of 100. Both of them were really happy thinking this and were waiting for the night. Time passed slowly. They had their dinner. Both their family members went to sleep. Once their family members were asleep, Mega got up. They stole mobile phones. Then City woke up. City also stole a mobile phone. Basically, they didn't have their own phones. So, they stole phones from their own family members. Once outside the house, they called each other. "Hey, are you getting through?" Yeah. It was almost 1 a.m., and both of them reached right in front of their school. The school was a bit on the outskirts, totally deserted and eerie. It was a little chilly too. Honestly, I don't know how they weren't scared at all. They were near their classroom, at their school, close to their principal's office. We reached right in front of Madam's office. Mega started unlocking the lock since it was her idea, so naturally she was the one to open it. While Mega was unlocking, City suddenly felt like someone touched her neck, and she got scared. "Who touched you?" Mega asked. "What happened? Are you okay?" City said, "Dude, someone just touched my neck really clearly." But Mega was unlocking the lock, and I was watching your hands. You were holding the torch, you had the flashlight on your phone turned on, showing the torch. She was watching Mega. Both hands are here. So who touched here? She's super scared. Mega says, "Oh, leave it, it'll be fine." Look carefully, was that a key or a bunch? If it was a bunch, then the keys went into different locks, meaning she had to try different keys in different locks. Some seemed to fit, some just wouldn't go in, some wouldn't turn at all. While doing this, a bit of time was wasted, like a minute or so. Then again, she was wearing something sleeveless. City felt a sudden cold breeze hit her, and she got really scared, like, "Shit, what's this?" She was still shining the torch for Mega, and then suddenly, this weird cold breeze brushed against her left hand. She screamed out loud. "What was that?" Mega said, "Hey, why are you yelling? Are you okay? What happened? Just stay calm." "It's just that the key isn't fitting right, and I don't even know if your friend gave the right key or not," she said. "No, dude, someone just touched me earlier, and now it's suddenly freezing cold here." "I don't get it, Mega." Mega replied, "You've been watching too many horror movies lately." She started watching those creepy videos. Don't overthink it. How would Mega even feel about that? Mega herself is telling her, "You're acting all dramatic," and Mega's like, "Oh shit, someone's sneaking a look from there." You know the school? That's the principal Madam's door. Imagine people unlocking the door just like that. There was a corridor right there. Mega immediately got that feeling. While they were talking, someone was watching from the corridor. Mega suddenly went quiet and said, "Hey City, I feel like someone's standing there." City replied, "Dude, don't overthink it. They don't switch it on. You quickly open it and go inside. Lock the door. Write fast and get out, dude. I'm really nervous too." She says, "Make it look good." And as soon as it showed again, she put in a key and the lock opened. The lock opened. They both rushed inside. Locked it from the inside. Now she started searching. Didn't want to turn on any lights because if the lights were on, anyone passing by outside the window or on the road could see that, hey, it's so late at night and the principal's office light is on in a school, so someone must be there. There could have been some doubt in their minds. So, these people didn't turn on any lights in the principal's office and were just searching using their phone flashlights. Searching and searching, half an hour went by. They were also scared that someone at home might wake up. We even stole the phones from home to use. Hey, these are just 7th grade girls. They're not grown-ups. So, if they were doing something like this, of course they'd be scared. They were searching really fast. Half an hour passed. Found nothing. Then suddenly, after it went dark, a sound came and the wardrobe opened all by itself. Doesn't would usually have a cover or something. It did, and it just opened on its own. These people hadn't seen inside that wardrobe before. As soon as it opened, they started looking around with their phones and flashlights, trying to see who might have opened it, if anyone else was in the room besides the two of them. But the wardrobe was open, and inside, there was a file hanging out, kind of sticking out. And from that file, a paper was hanging out. They wondered what kind of paper it was and how the wardrobe had opened like that. Curious, they moved closer and reached for the paper. When I saw it, the whole scene just dazzled me because that paper wasn't just any paper. It was the exact question paper for the exam scheduled for tomorrow. City said, "Bro, quickly take it out, start writing, write fast." They took it out and immediately started writing, super fast, whatever they could. Now, you might ask, why didn't they take photos? These girls are in 7th grade. They knew we could take photos, but they were scared that if their parents saw the paper, they might delete it or somehow recover it later. It was gonna be a huge risk. So, they didn't want to take that risk at all. That's why they took a pen and paper with them, planning to just copy the questions from the paper they were gonna steal. They planned to write everything down, then put the question paper back exactly where it was. Then they'd come back with the paper. They were taking photos and stuff because they didn't want to take any risk. They wanted to play it completely safe. But this so-called zero-risk plan was actually a huge mess they were creating for themselves. Keep listening. So, they started writing super fast. Now, what's this? Mega's the one writing. Hurry up, hurry up. By now, half of it should be written. The main door, you know, the one to the principal's office, someone's knocking. Knock, 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 knock. Knock, knock. Knock, 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 knock. Knocked 3 times like that, 3 times. Both of them got scared and said, "Shit, who is it?" City was about to say something, but Mega quickly told her to shut up. What do we do? I have no idea who's knocking. First, there were 3 sets of 3 knocks, then boom, 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 like someone was banging really hard. Like, super loud. He started banging on the door like it was gonna break. The door looked like it was about to give in. Both girls said, "Hey, forget the paper, dude, the cupboard door is open." They quickly closed the cupboard and hid under the table. They started saying, "Who knows what's gonna happen today? Everything's gonna be messed up. We're so dead. Someone's come. Someone found out. Looks like your friend Tia told someone." Mega kept whispering curses at City again and again. And just then, someone started knocking and banging on the door. The voice just stopped. Completely stopped. And it literally felt like someone came out and then left. They said, "Okay, okay, okay," and quickly left. Just a little bit was left, so let's jot it down quickly in shorthand. They got up fast, started writing quickly in shorthand, and said, "Done." And as soon as they finished writing, bam, the main door opened. Even though they had properly locked it from the inside with a bolt. The principal's office main door was locked from the inside with a proper bolt, but it somehow opened on its own with the cot. Both of them were like, heart pounding. Thump, 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 thump. My heart was pounding so hard, I can't even explain. I was like, forget all this. Whatever we had, we grabbed it. No way we were running from here. Both of them started running really fast. They had paper and a pen in their hands. Nobody wanted to take any risks. I told you, right? They didn't want to leave any evidence behind. They ran off with the pen and paper, and just as they were about to get out of the school, somehow both their feet got stuck together and they fell down really badly. As soon as they hit the ground, Mega suddenly popped up. Mega was broken. See the, get up, quick. Get up. City's in bad shape. City, get up quickly. Don't run away, man. Someone's coming, it feels like it. City's in a weird state. It's like she's spinning or something. Blood started coming from City's nose, and she fainted. Mega was in such a condition that she also fainted. I'm losing my mind. After a while, Mega hears someone dragging their feet from the right side, towards the principal's office where it's a bit dark. They just came outside, and from that side, someone's dragging their feet. She got scared. She thought, damn, who's the one who slammed the door so hard after knocking for so long? He was there. Looks like he's coming. Dude, City, wake up quickly. Someone's coming, I'm getting nervous. But it's not a normal person. When he gets pretty close, Mega can see that this guy is really weird. The guy is super tall, like almost 7 feet. Completely white, bald, no eyebrows, no eyelids, eyes are totally white. No beard or mustache, totally smooth-faced. And he's wearing some really strange clothes, like really weird, you know? And he's holding a wiper in his hand, dragging his feet as he walks. Looking at him, it seemed like his right leg wasn't working for some reason, and he was dragging it along as he moved forward. When he suddenly got really close to Mega and raised the wiper like he was about to hit her, Mega got so scared that she fell to the ground and passed out. Both Mega and City were unconscious. After a while, Mega's eyes opened, and she felt a terrible headache. As soon as she opened her eyes, she touched her head, it was bandaged, and realized she was in a hospital. On the bed next to her, City was there too. Thump 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 thump. Mega's parents are coming from outside. What did you do, Mega? Why did you do that? The principal and everyone already know that you guys went to steal the exam papers. Damn, it's all ruined. These poor kids went to leak the papers. Their future is messed up. So what happened then? Nothing much. They got discharged from the hospital. They had regained consciousness. The next day, the principal called them in and straight up suspended both of them for 10 days. They got suspended from school and weren't allowed to take the exams. Anyway, after some time, like when they came back, they rejoined and then had their exams and all. Now, 7th grade isn't even a board exam. Somehow, they managed to get the papers sorted out. The principal got mad at them. But these guys told the principal what happened that night. The principal didn't believe them at all. Then summer vacation came. After that, they reached 8th grade, and once they were in 8th, they kept thinking to themselves, what really happened that night? A few months ago when we came to steal the papers, what exactly went down that night? Who was that? Mega clearly saw everything. So one day, Mega goes to the watchman uncle and tells him everything, except she doesn't say that they came to steal papers. She tells him all the other stuff. That uncle, one evening we came here to play, it got dark, and we saw some strange guy who hit us. Then the watchman uncle says, look kids, I don't really know much about what happened to you. And whatever I'm telling you, don't tell anyone else. Don't say anything, but what you're telling sounds a lot like a certain incident. Mega says, Uncle, please tell me, what incident does it remind you of? The watchman says, many years ago, when this school was just newly built, way before you guys were even born, I wasn't working here yet. There was another watchman before me. Back then, where the principal's office is now, there used to be a classroom. And there was a guy in our school whose job was to sweep and clean. He used to work here in the evenings too, keeping everything really clean and tidy, and then he'd slowly head home. He used to do it. One night, he was probably working here late at night. The next day, there must have been some function going on. He had been drinking. After drinking, he just sat here. Then, some drunk guys showed up at night. They probably got into a fight with him, beat him up badly, crushed his right leg, and basically finished him off. Those drunk guys beat up the janitor, the uncle who cleans the place, right there in the classroom near the principal's office. That's where it all ended. After some time, that classroom was... They broke it down and turned it into the principal's office. Lots of people said that if you pass by the school at night, you'll see a man holding a wiper, limping on his right leg. And you guys are saying the same thing. Mega got really scared because that meant the person we saw that night wasn't human, it was a ghost. Mega went home and told her family everything. Finally, Mega's family got her and City out of that school and enrolled them in a different one. Can you believe all this crazy stuff? This kind of thing happens in the world. Did you learn anything from this story? Never do anything wrong in life. Don't think that if you do something bad, no one will find out. Dude, what power or force was watching you, and what consequences you'll have to face, you can't even imagine in your dreams. When it all comes crashing down, that's when you'll realize, man, why did we even do that? It's all messed up. We thought no one would ever know. Anyway, I got to know about this whole incident through Mega on Instagram, and I thought I'd share it with you guys for some good entertainment. You'll only get this one note, so let's wrap up the story here. If you've watched till now, please like the video and subscribe to the channel.